Now fans from deep in the heart of Texas, we come to you from Minute Maid Park in downtown Houston as we get set for another edition of Major League Baseball on ESPN.
Today, it's the New York Mets taking on the Houston Astros.
Hello, everyone. This is John Miller along with Joe Morgan, and we're ready to bring you all the action. Now, Joe, we're about to begin here. What do you think about the Mets in this one?
Well, you know they'll be looking at Kazu Matsui to ignite their offense. Not many players are as brash or as confident as little Matsui. This guy has a great combination of speed and skills, and it's easy to see why many people think this guy will be a good one for a long time to come.
Andy Pettitte will be doing the pitching. He's got 14 in the win column.
Well, you have to look at the guy on the mound today, Andy Pettitte. And he had problems with his left elbow last year that eventually required season-ending surgery. But this guy, when he's healthy, he's still one of the top pitchers in the game.
Now the pitcher is towing the pitching slab. It looks like we're just about ready to get started.
First pitch, here it comes. Now a swing and a ball hit foul.
Here it comes.
Got the fastball by him that time, and he's in control now, 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed. He struck him out. One away.
Well, he was looking dead red. He got the fastball, but he could not make contact. Strike three. He just punished him here, John. 3 great pitches.
Well, he's got to have great stuff because you don't see guys go down on 3 pitches like that very often.
Very nice.
Let's have a look now at the batting order for the Mets.
Cliff Floyd
is hitting that big 4th spot in the order.
First pitch on the way. And this is hit in the air foul down the left field line. Now ball lined softly to the left side. Lamb gets there in time to make the great running catch.
Here's the Astros defense. Bases empty, 2 down.
First pitch to him. And this one's grounded to second. Pettitte has it. And they will tag him out, and the side is retired. And they go quietly this inning. Now we'll go to the bottom of inning number 1, and we have no score. Steve Traxel
is going to be the starting pitcher for them here. He picked up 12 wins last season.
First pitch on the way. This one swung on and hit in the air. And it's through and into the gap. It should be extra bases.
John, there's a fine how do you do to start off the inning. Left one out over the plate, and he serves it up for a 2-bagger.
Here's the lineup for Houston.
Jason Lane
is sitting in that 2nd spot.
A throw back to second, trying to keep him close, and he's back in time.
No outs, runner at second.
First pitch, here it comes. A splitter just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. He's at the belt. The 1-0 pitch. Curveball just misses, and he falls behind 2-0. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Swung on and lined to right field. Cameron into a slide as he takes one away with a great basket catch. Cameron has it, and the runner will have to hold at second base. Cameron
makes an incredible play diving to get this one.
John, have another look here. This ball's carrying pretty well, but he's on his horse, and he makes a super play. Put a cape on that guy.
And let's take a look at the Mets on defense as they take the field. A man on third with 1 out.
First pitch to him.
This is just a wild pitch, John, and the manager's not happy.
Well, it just got away from him.
The 1-0 pitch on the way. On the ground to second. Cairo has got it. From his knees, he got him. Now that is a Gold Glove play.
He gets good wood on this one, but the second baseman says, hey, I'll take care of this, and he throws him out at first.
Jeff Bagwell
at the plate. Last year he hit 27 homers. He's hit 446 career home runs.
Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole. The throw to second.
Fastball away. He's really diving out to reach that pitch, but he does the right thing and takes it the other way.
2 outs, a man on first.
First pitch on the way. Swung on and lined out to right center. And that one falls in there, base hit.
John, this ball is not hit particularly well, but he gets down the line quickly. He's able to beat it out for a base hit.
2 down, runners at first and second.
First pitch to him. Too high, ball 1.
Well, the toughest pitch in baseball to hit is the fastball that's up, but sometimes you're able to lay off of it.
1-0 pitch is a curveball in there, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. The 1-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed, 1-2.
The 1-2 pitch coming.
The cutter almost rung him up, but it's 2-2. He's ready. Here's the 2-2 pitch.
Well, they're not going to chase pitches up and away. He's going to have to get the ball down before they start swinging.
The runners go. The 3-2 pitch on the way. And he's in there at third.
And it looks like they're going to talk it over on the mound. I'm not sure if they're going to switch pitchers here. We'll just have to wait and see what they decide.
Bases are loaded with 2 down.
First pitch on the way. Breaking ball swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
On the way.
Swung on and grounded towards the hole.
Right.
He's up with it. And the throw to the plate is too late, and the run will score. So 3 straight hits now, and it looks like he's not fooling anybody out there. Brad Ausmus
Steps up. Last season he had 5 home runs with a career slugging percentage under 400.
First pitch to him.
Here's another look at the wild pitch, John. I know he wishes he had this one back.
Well, I don't know if he just tried to snap it off a little too hard, held a little bit too long. Whatever, he's given up an extra base there.
1-0 pitch is a curve, swung on and missed, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounded softly to short.
Right
is there. Throws to first, and the side is retired. The Astros pick up 4 hits in the inning and push across 3 runs. We'll go to the top of the second. The Astros on top, 3-0.
The big hitters, power hitters, the middle of the batting order coming up.
Cliff Floyd
Will be the first man up.
First pitch, here it comes. Low and outside, 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0 pitch. Swings and hits this one in the air down the right field line. And this one gets down and will head out towards the wall. The throw to third.
Great job of getting the double, John. This is the way you want to start the inning.
Phillips will get his first opportunity in this ball game. Nobody out, the runner at second.
First, there's a swing and a ground ball. And his throw gets him. 1-1.
He does his job here, gets the ball on the ground to the right side, and the runner moves over to third with 1 out.
First pitch, here it comes.
The key to any pitcher's success is the ability to change speeds. He's doing a great job.
Pitch on the way.
This is just a wild pitch, John, and the manager's not happy.
Well, it just got away from him.
Sinker swung on and missed, and that's out number 2.
That sinking fastball will get the job done every time. Nice pitch. K-zone is going to show us this sinker. We'll get a better look at how it sinks in the zone. This one will run down and away a little bit, but as you can see, K-zone would have still called it a strike.
Well, he does go down swinging here, and his confidence goes down a little bit right with it.
And that swung on and missed. 0-1. He lays off the changeup. It's a good pitch, but it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Oh, tough to lay off that one, but it's 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Had him guessing fastball to that changeup, and it's even up at 2-2. The 2-2 coming. And this one's grounded to second. Pettit is there to play it on the high. And the tag there is applied, so the side is retired. The Mets pick up a run on one hit and nobody left on. Now we'll move on to the bottom of the second. The Astros lead 3-1.
The numbers 9, 1, and 2 spots due up next.
Jason Lane
will try and get something started. He's up third in the next inning.
First pitch to him. Swing and a miss. He was just a little bit under it. 0-1.
He deals.
Swing and a miss, and he falls behind 0-2. Big swing and a miss on a fastball, and he struck him out. 1 away.
Good pitch on the outside edge. He couldn't do anything with that one. That's a tough pitch with 2 strikes.
Biggio will step in. 1 for 1 in this game.
Nobody on base with 1 out.
First pitch, here it comes. Just off the plate, and that's ball 1.
Well, most hitters aren't going to chase that pitch down and away because they can't hit it anyway.
Here's the 1-0 delivery. The 1-0 pitch is a fastball in there. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. The 1-1 pitch, a fastball taken for a strike. 1-2.
Man, that's what you call popping the mitt. Right on the outside corner. Down and away.
This is swung on, and a liner. Traxel is there, and he puts it away for the second out. Lane will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
Bases empty, 2 down.
First pitch on the way. Hit in the air to left center. Floyd is there, and he puts it away for out number 3. That inning didn't last long. We'll go to the top of inning number 3. Houston leads it 3-1.
And the numbers 8, 9, and 1 hitters are due up next.
Mike Cameron
will try and get something started. He's up third in the next inning.
First pitch to him.
Well, you try to get the hitter to chase that riding fastball, but he wouldn't chase that one.
The 1-0 pitch on the way. 1-0 pitch is a cutter, swung on and missed. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swing and a miss on a fastball, and it's 1-2.
Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way.
There's a bullet towards third. Lamb is there, and he puts it away.
Traxel comes up for the first time right now. 1 out, nobody on.
First pitch, here it comes. Swing and a miss. He's just a little bit under it. 0-1.
He delivers.
Change up that time, misses inside to even the count at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Good downward action to that sinker, and it's 1-2.
The 1-2 pitch.
Well, the pitcher wanted him to chase this fastball off the plate inside. He didn't do so. You can't handle that pitch.
2-2 pitch on the way. Changeup, swung on and missed, and that is out number 2.
He was looking for a fastball, John, but he got the changeup. Swung right through it. Strike 3. We've got a second now to see the changeup on K-zone.
Oh, and he just missed that one, Joe.
Well, hard to believe, John, but most big league hitters would have taken that pitch and put it out of the ballpark. Must have taken his eyes off of it for a split second.
First pitch on the way. Swing and a ground ball to third. And foul. On the ground to third. Lamb has it on the hop. Throws on to first, and the side is retired. They go down quickly and quietly here. Now we'll go to the bottom of the third.
Houston with the lead,
3-1.
The 3, 4, 5 spots in the order coming up next.
Lance Berkman
Will be the first man up.
first pitch to him. Curveball just misses. 1 ball, no strikes.
He has some happy fans to cheer him on as they lead by 2.
Fastball just misses, and he falls behind 2-0. Now the 2-0 pitch. There's a swing and a liner towards first. Phillips is there, and he makes the catch for the first out of the inning. Bagwell will step in, 1 for 1 in this game. First pitch, here it comes.
The fastball up and away is not going to get the job done today.
Now the 1-0 pitch. One ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. He baffled him with the curve that time. 1-2.
The 1-2 pitch coming.
Here's a swing and a fly ball. Beltran can't come up with this thing. Lamb will step in, 1 for 1 in this game.
1 out, a runner on third.
First pitch on the way.
Here's another look at the wild pitch, John. I know he wishes he had this one back.
Well, I don't know if he just tried to snap it off a little too hard, held a little bit too long. Whatever, he's given up an extra bit. That ball is lifted high in the air, deep down the line and right.
And foul. 1 ball, 1 strike, the pitch. Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2.
Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way.
This one swung on and hit in the air.
Gone, a home run. That puts another run to their lead. The big fly putting them up by 4 in this one.
He's behind in the count, and this should be a pitcher's pitch. But he stayed right on this one, right in the middle of the plate, and hit it out.
Yeah, you always tend to think it's a mistake when a pitcher's ahead like that. But I think this guy did some pretty good hitting up there.
Oh, you're right. That was a good swing.
Jose Vizcaíno
Steps into the batter's box. He's batting .289. He's hit 14 long balls so far this season with 48 RBIs thus far. The pitch.
The 0-1 pitch, a fastball swung on and missed. 0-2.
Toughest spot for a hitter. 0-2. The pitcher has a lot of pitches he can play with.
Swings and lines this one towards the hole. Phillips is there, and he makes the catch. 2 down now. Everett will bat here. He drove in a run earlier in this game. First pitch to him. Fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Lays off the cutter. Good pitch, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch on the way. A splitter just off the corner, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 pitch on the way. Oh, man, didn't miss by much, and it's 3-1.
A lot of times you'll chase the high fastball because you see it better, but that one was away also, so he was able to lay off.
And the splitter is in there. 3-2 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired.
It wasn't easy to strike this guy out. It took 6 pitches to send him back to the bench.
Yeah, he had a very determined at-bat up there, but this guy's just pretty strong. He's too strong right now to hit.
The Houston Astros add a couple more runs here and extend their lead even further. We're through 3 here at the ballpark. The Astros on top, 5-1. And here's a fly ball to straightaway left. Lane is in his tracks, and he makes the catch.
And he's pitching well right now. That's 7 straight he's retired.
Beltran.
He's a switch hitter batting right-handed.
First pitch on the way. Swing and a ground ball to third. And foul.
He kicks, he throws.
Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole.
Well, a little one-out base hit here. Let's see if they can parlay this into something special.
1 out, man on first.
First pitch, here it comes. Cutter just misses. Ball 1. Now he sets. Here's a swing and a bullet towards the hole.
Gets 1 at second and 2. A double play. He picked this one up nicely and then went around Cape Horn to get the double play.
John, it's like infield practice, except this time they get 2. Nice work to get the double play.
So no runs, 1 hit, and nobody left. Now we move on to the bottom of the 4th. The Astros lead 5-1.
They'll have the 8-9-1 spots coming up.
Craig Biggio
will try and get something started. He's up 3rd in the next inning.
First pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike. Here's a swing and a ball lined softly down the line and right. And this could be extra bases heading towards the corner.
John, no letting up here. They're just trying to build on this early lead, and they've got a man at second with nobody out. That was good hitting.
First pitch to him. Swung on and grounded towards the hole.
Dives, and he's got it.
Throw, got him, and that is one fabulous play. Craig Biggio
comes up now. Last season he clobbered 24 home runs.
Now here's a swing and a fly ball. Cameron retreats and makes the catch in deep right field. And that will not be in time, so the run comes across to score. Jason Lane
will be batting here. Last season he hit 4 out of the park. In his career, his slugging percentage is .526.
Splitter swung on and missed. 0-1.
He throws. Big swing and a drive. Deep left center field. Way back there.
As this one hops the wall.
John, nice job of getting the double. He took the fastball and ripped it. Good, efficient swing right there.
Berkman
comes in now. He's a switch hitter batting from the left side. 2 down and a runner on second.
First pitch on the way.
Here's another look at the wild pitch, John. I know he wishes he had this one back.
Well, I don't know if he just tried to snap it off a little too hard, held a little bit too long. Whatever, he's given up an extra base there.
Ready with the 1-0. This one swung on and hit down the line and right. And foul. Now he's set. Here's the 1-1 pitch. He's at the belt. Now this is swung on and hit in the air. Beltran is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. The Houston Astros score once on 2 hits with 1 man left on.
And we'll head to the 5th here in Houston. Houston with the lead
6-1.
The 5, 6, 7 spots due up. David Wright will try and get something started. He's up 3rd in the next inning.
First pitch, here it comes. There's a swing and a fly ball down the line and left. And it drops in for a base hit. The throw to second.
If they're going to make any run at winning, they're going to need to get some base runners. And they've got the leadoff man aboard.
Runner at first.
First pitch, here it comes. Grounded to short, this could be 2.
Over to second for 1. And 2. A A double play.
Here's the changeup coming at you on K-zone. You'll get a better look at how it moves. This is just smart pitching. He's trying to get the double play ball, and he succeeds by pitching his man down in the zone.
This pitching coach has got to be well pleased with that, just like they were working on it back in spring training. Wright will be the batter.
0 for 1 thus far.
2 outs, nobody on.
First pitch to him. First pitch is a fastball in there for a strike.
He throws.
Got the fastball by him that time, and he's in control now. 0-2.
Man, he put everything into that swing. That one would have traveled a long way if he would have hit it.
Cut fastball, swung on and missed, and the side is retired.
You'll see this thing get tracked to the lower corner of the plate. It looked like the batter thought he had this one, but in the end, it was just too much for him to handle.
Not the way he was looking to end that at bat, Joe.
No runs on 1 hit and nobody left on. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Houston leads it 6-1.
The middle of the order, the 4, 5, 6 spots coming up next.
Jeff Bagwell
will be the first man up.
First pitch on the way.
Well, he must have been looking for something off speed because that's a pitch he can handle.
Now here's a swing and a ground ball. Matsui is there. And it's in time. From his knees, he gets him. Wow. Lamb will come to the plate. 2 for 2 in this one.
1 out, none on.
First pitch to him. This one swung on and hit down the line and right. Phillips is there, and he has it for the second out. Vizcaíno,
a switch hitter batting left-handed. 2 outs, nobody on.
First pitch, here it comes. Starts him out with a cut fastball for a strike. The 0-1 pitch is a curve, swung on and missed. 0-2.
0-2, you got to concentrate on putting the ball in play. Strikeout doesn't help you here.
The pitch.
Tried to get him to chase one there, but he misses with it.
The 1-2 pitch.
Fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired.
Let's see this one again on K-zone. It was a 4-seam fastball.
He just looks silly flailing away at this one, Joe, as if he were trying to swat bugs or something.
Well, that's what pitches up and in can do to a hitter. If you miss it, you'll look foolish.
Get this man a fly swatter.
And they don't make any noise this happening. We've played 5 full. The Astros lead it 6-1.
And for the benefit of those of you who may have just tuned in, here's a reminder that I'm John Miller, along with Joe Morgan. He's the good-looking one. And we're bringing you Major League Baseball here on ESPN. It's the number 8, 9, and 1 hitters coming up.
Mike Cameron
will try and get something started. He's up 3rd in the next inning.
The 1-0 pitch, a fastball, swung on and missed. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Good downward action to that sinker, and it's 1-2.
Well, he was going for the big fly, but he comes up empty.
The 1-2 pitch coming.
Good cutter, swung on and missed for the first out.
Great location on this pitch. He kept it down and caught the corner.
Base is empty with 1 out.
First pitch on the way. Sinker just misses. Ball 1. Now the 1-0 pitch. And this is hit in the air to straightaway left. And it's in there, base hit. The throw to second.
This is what you want from a pinch hitter. He comes into the game cold and delivers a knock.
Runner at first, 1 down.
First pitch on the way. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. Lane goes over and puts it away. Then they will tag him out, and the side is retired.
Not very good base running there, Joe, although the defense did well.
Well, he just didn't have his head in the game on that play, John. You can't give up outs like that.
No runs on 1 hit and nobody left on. Now we'll go to the last of the 6.
Houston is out in front.
6-1.
It's the last third of the batting order coming up.
Adam Everett
will be the first man up.
First pitch, here it comes.
Nice try. That pitch down and away, but the hitter was smart enough to lay off.
The 1-0 pitch on the way. He holds up, but it's a called strike to even the count at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Sharp bite to that slider. Now it's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way. Fastball swung on and missed. He struck him out. 1 away.
John, that's right at the knees. Great location with 2 strikes. Fooled him completely. It's down in the zone, but it's definitely a hittable pitch. Looked like the pitcher just caught him looking for something else, and it threw off his timing.
It was an outstanding pitch, Joe, and that will give the rest of the lineup something else to think about whenever they've gotten 2 strikes against this pitcher.
Man, that'll wake you up in a hurry.
Here's the 1-0 delivery. Fastball just misses, and he falls behind 2-0. The 2-0 pitch on the way. He swings right through that one. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here he comes.
Well, he missed down and in. I don't think they were trying to throw it there, but that's where it ended up.
3 balls and a strike. Here he comes. And the fastball is in there. 3-2 now.
I think he'll stay awake tonight thinking about that one that got away.
This is the payoff pitch coming. Swung on and ripped towards second. On to first. 2 down. Pettit will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far.
2 outs, nobody on.
First pitch, here it comes. Swings and misses on the slider. 0-1.
Here it comes.
Good hard slider that time, and he's in control. 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired.
3 pitches and he's out. Great pitching here. Let's take a look at the replay.
Yeah, strike 1, strike 2, strike 3, and see you later.
And they go down in short order. On to the 7th inning we go. The Astros lead 6-1.
The 2, 3, 4 spots, the big hitters coming up.
Carlos Beltran
Up second in the inning, and he's going to be awfully tough to deal with.
first pitch to him. Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. Can't cut it off as it rolls all the way to the wall.
Great job of getting the double, John. This is the way you want to start the inning.
Beltran
will dig in. He's a switch hitter. Batting from the right side here.
First pitch on the way. Sinker just misses. Ball 1. He's at the belt. The 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. And it's 1-1. Now a spin and a throw back to second. A dive, but he's back in easily. A throw back to second, and he dives back safely. Here's the 1-1 delivery.
Now a swing. That ball is really hit well, deep, going back.
As this one hops the wall. The throw to third. And he is safe at third. Just did slide in ahead of the play.
We've got to see this one, Joe, on replay. A sensational finish to the triple.
And John, without the dive and straight in, I don't think he would have made it.
Well, he figured he didn't need any special attack in the back. Just get there, the quicker the better.
And he made it.
Qualls is going to be coming into the game now to be the new pitcher. He was a 6-game winner last season with a nice-looking ERA just above 2.60.
Boy, and we saw a terrific performance by the starter. He won't.
There's a swing and a ground ball.
Well, you hate to see this if you're a manager. You go to the pen to get a different look in there, and he comes in and serves up a base hit.
Runners at the corners with nobody out.
First pitch, here it comes.
Now a swing and a drive deep into left field. This ball is going back. A home run! A 3-run homer! A big 3-run homer here. Now they're just 1 run back. They're right in this game.
Well, he tries working him up and in, but he just loses this battle. This ball gets clobbered. As a pitcher, all you can do is turn and watch it go.
Yeah, I think he wanted to cover his eyes after he saw that ball fly off the bat.
As a pitcher, it takes some mental toughness to play this game. A 3-run homer right there can get to a guy. And it looks like they're going to talk it over on the mound. I'm not sure if they're going to switch pitchers here. We'll just have to wait and see what they decide.
Kaz Matsui
Up to the plate now. Last year he had 7 home runs with a career slugging percentage under 400.
First pitch on the way.
Even if he swings at that pitch, there's not a lot he can do with it. Great pitch.
He delivers.
Swing and a line drive. Vizcaíno is up with it, and his throw is in time for out number 1.
Right
will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far.
base is empty, 1 out.
First pitch on the way. Swings and misses at that fastball. It's 0-1.
Well, he tried to make a perfect pitch, but he misses down and away.
Here's the 1-1 pitch.
Wow, excellent movement to the cutter, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the second out of the inning.
Man, that's a tough pitch. All he could hope to do there is foul it off, but he swung right through it. This one's coming in on him, and he chased it. Tough pitch to handle.
Not too much you could have done there, Joe. The pitcher just made him look bad right there.
Yeah, he did. That was just a great pitch for that situation.
First pitch to him. Popped him up. Back behind home plate. Struck him out, and they're able to stop the bleeding. The side is finally retired.
Kazon will show us a look here at the changeup.
And Joe, the manager is not going to be too happy.
Now, not a great swing here, but even the best hitters get fooled from time to time.
The Mets strike for a 4 spot here and have made this a ball game again.
7th-inning stretch time in Houston. Houston is out in front,
6-5.
And the top of the order is coming up. Lance Berkman, a very feared hitter. He's set to bat 3rd in the inning.
First pitch, here it comes.
Man, he put everything into that swing. That one would have traveled a long way if he would have hit it.
The pitch.
There's a swing and a fly ball down the line and left. And that one falls in there, base hit. And as you see, it's off the wall on a hop.
John, this is how you get things started leading off the inning. And he serves it up for a 2-bagger.
Lane will come to bat now. He's 1 for 3 in the game.
There's a runner at second. No outs yet.
Here's a spin and a throw behind the runner. And he's back easily, but he made a dive just to make sure.
No outs, runner at second.
First pitch, here it comes. Starts him out with a fastball for a strike. And he fouls this one off. Split finger pitch, got him. And that's out number 1.
Great pitch. Pitch on the inside, he missed it. Strike 3. We got a second now to see the splitter on K-zone. He's working the inside portion of the plate here and hoping to induce a swing, and it worked.
He almost screwed himself into the ground. His swing was so big on that one.
He got handcuffed to it, but he'll have to shorten his swing a bit next time if he wants to handle the pitch inside.
Pitch out, but nothing doing that time.
Well, he's getting recognized by the fans. His team is leading by 1 run.
Now a spin and a throw back to second. And he has to dive, but he's back in time. He spins and throws back to second, but he's back in time. He's at the belt. The 1-0 pitch. And the pitch out, but nothing doing that time. They throw behind the runner at second, trying to keep him close, and he's back in time. Now he sets. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And the pitch out, but nothing doing that time. The 3-0 pitch.
John, this pitch had to be in the middle of the plate, not up and away.
Jeff Bagwell
Is up to the plate now. Last year he hit 27 homers. Lifetime his slugging percentage is at .542.
swing and a miss for strike 1. Here's a spin and a throw behind the runner. A dive, but he's back in easily. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he dives back safely.
On the way.
Here's a swing, and he pops it up. Matsui is there, and he puts it away. Morgan Ensberg
Is up now. He had 10 home runs last season with a .457 career slugging percentage.
First pitch, here it comes. And he's in there at third.
Man, he had a big leadoff there, and he stole third base easily, John.
Well, no hesitation, and now they've got a great opportunity to get him home.
Swung on and hit in the air to right center. Cairo is there, and he makes the catch to retire the side. The Astros pick up no runs on 1 hit, and they strand a couple. We'll move ahead to the 8th. The Astros lead it 6-5.
The numbers 9, 1, and 2 spots coming up next.
Miguel Cairo
Will try and get something started. He's up third in the next inning.
first pitch on the way. There's a swing and a bullet towards the hole. Ensberg is there, and he puts it away for out number 1. Cameron will step in. He's 0 for 3 up to this point.
1 out, nobody on.
First pitch to him. Hit in the air to center field. Vizcaíno is going to get there and make the catch for the out. Cairo will come to bat now. He's 1 for 3 in the game.
Base is empty, 2 down here.
First pitch, here it comes. Changeup just misses. 1-0.
Well, he tried to make a perfect pitch, but he misses down and away.
The 1-0 pitch on the way. Gets the call at the knees, and that evens up the count at 1-1. The 1-1 pitch on the way.
The 1-2 pitch coming.
Now here's a swing and a ball hit on the ground. Everett has got it. From his knees, got him! What a play! Nothing doing here this afternoon. Here come the Astros in the last half of the 8th. The Astros on top, 6-5.
The 6, 7, 8 hitters are coming up next.
Adam Everett
Is due up second in the next half inning.
first pitch on the way. Sinker just misses. Ball 1. Here's the 1-0 delivery.
John, that's where you want to throw that sinker. Get good tumbling action and move it down and away.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Well, that's where you want to throw the sinker. Even if you miss, you want to keep it down.
The 2-1 pitch. Grounded back to the mound. Phillips has it. And he'll step on first for out number 1.
That's a great play for the force at first base. He just took care of it himself.
Nobody on base with 1 out.
First pitch to him. Started to go, but he held up in time. 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch.
Well, the pitcher wanted him to chase this fastball off the plate inside. He didn't do so. He can't handle that pitch.
There's a swing and a ground ball. Looper has got it, and he'll be tagged out along the first base line. Osmus will come to bat now. He's 1 for 3 in the game.
Base is empty. 2 down here.
First pitch, here it comes.
That's a perfect location for a strikeout. Let's see if he goes back there again.
Pitch on the way.
Swing and a roller towards the hole.
Right
is right there. Throws on to first, and the side is retired. So they go down in short order. We're through 8. Ninth inning coming up. Houston leads it 6-5.
The 3, 4, 5 hitters, the big hitters coming up.
Carlos Beltran
will be leading it off, and they're going to have to deal with him somehow.
First pitch to him. This is swung on, and a liner. Bagwell is there, and he puts it away for the out. Floyd will bat here. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
1 out, nobody on.
First pitch on the way. This is swung on and hit in the air. Biggio is just shy of the wall as he makes the catch.
John, it would look like an ordinary F8 in the scorebook, but he gives this thing a pretty good ride out there. He was right on that pitch.
First pitch, here it comes. Fastball just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the 1-0 delivery.
As the ball hit high and deep left center field. This ball is way back.
And it's off the wall. The throw to third.
John, this pitcher was cruising along this inning, but he loses concentration, and bang, now there's a man in scoring position.
Matsui will dig in now. Switch hitter who bats left-handed. 2 outs and a runner on second.
First pitch on the way. Checked his swing, but it's in there. 0-1. A throw back to second, and he's back easily, but he made a dive just to make sure. He spins and throws back to second, and he's back easily, but he made a dive just to make sure.
He deals.
Here's a swing and a fly ball. And this one is into the alleyway and should be extra bases. Underwood boots it.
David Wright up now. He hit 14 home runs last year. He's got a .525 lifetime slugging average.
First pitch to him, and they pitch out, but nothing was going on there. Now he sets. Here's the 1-0 pitch.
Outside.
They throw behind the runner at second. A dive, but he's back in easily. Now a spin and a throw back to second. And he has to dive, but he's back in time. A throw back to second, but he's back in time. He's ready. The 2-0 pitch.
Ball 3. That's out.
The 3-0 pitch.
John, this pitch had to be in the middle of the plate, not up and away. And it's going to be conference time on the mound, John. It's time when everybody in the bullpen gets up, shakes off the dust. And you'll never know how long he's going to stay with this pitcher now.
2 men on, 2 men out.
And he dives back safely.
2 down, runners at first and second.
First pitch, here it comes. Just missed with the fastball. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Man, big rip at that one, but he was looking for something else.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Here's the 1-2 pitch on the...
There's a swing and a bullet towards the hole. Everett has it. Throw, got him, and that is one fabulous play. The Mets pick up a run on 2 hits, and they've left a couple of men on base. And we move on to the last of the 9th, and we're all tied.
They'll start at the 9th spot and then go to the top of the order next.
Matt Underwood
Is due up second in the next half inning.
first pitch to him. Sinker drops in there for a called strike.
He kicks, he throws.
Here's a swing and a soft liner to the left side. Matsui on the run as he gets there in time to put it away. Underwood
Comes in now. He's a switch hitter batting from the left side.
As a pitcher, you're always taught, keep the ball down. The pitcher has him 0-2. I look for him to go inside and then back outside.
There's a swing and a ground ball. Cairo is there to play it on the hop. On to first for out number 2. Orlando Palmeiro
Steps into the batter's box. He's got a .277 lifetime batting average. In his career, he's hit a total of 9 home runs.
And this is low and away for ball 1. Now the 1-0. There's a swing and a line drive. Cairo dives and he makes the catch. Oh man. Cairo
With just a sensational play. Let's watch it again.
Well, you aren't going to see too many plays better than this one. He's on this thing from the instant it leaves the bat and just reaches his arm out and comes up with the grab.
And that's a 3-up, 3-down inning. On into extra innings we go. And this game is tied.
The numbers 9, 1, and 2 spots due up next.
Miguel Cairo
Will try and get something started. He's up third in the next inning.
and that swung on and missed. 0-1. Swing and a miss on a ball off the inner edge. And it's 0-2.
With 2 strikes, you have to be more aggressive now.
Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole.
Burke
Is there, and he throws on to first for the out. 1 away.
He gets good wood on this one, but the second baseman says, hey, I'll take care of this, and he throws him out at first.
Base is empty. 1 out.
First pitch on the way. Sinker swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
He delivers.
The 0-1 pitch is a fastball inside to even the count at 1-1. The 1-1 pitch on the way. He swings and it's a fly ball to right field. Berkman is right there and he puts it away.
Not a bad swing, but he's too far underneath it, and the result is an easy fly to right.
2 outs, nobody on.
First pitch to him. Slider just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 pitch on the way.
Anytime you go inside with a changeup, you're risking getting the ball hit out of the ballpark.
The 2-0 pitch on the way.
If he wasn't able to get out of the way of that pitch, he'd be moving down to first right now.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. Fastball, and he's taking all the way. 3-1.
3-1. He's still looking at a good hitter's count here.
Here's the 3-1 pitch. And the fastball is in there. 3-2 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. This one swung on and hit in the air. Oh, and it's off the wall. The throw to third.
John, you see his swing's very flat here. He keeps the bat in the zone and drives this ball. Let's see if this will start a 2-out rally.
Beltran
Will stand in. He's a switch hitter, batting left-handed. 2 down and a runner on second.
spins and throws back to second, trying to keep him close, and he's back in time.
Runner on second, 2 down.
First pitch, here it comes. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And the pitch out, but nothing doing that time. They throw behind the runner at second. A dive, but he's back in easily. He's ready. The 2-0 pitch. There he goes toward third.
John, this pitch had to be in the middle of the plate, not up and away. You aren't going to find this in any coaching textbooks, but he thinks that he can take third even with 2 outs. And guess what? He gets in there. I like this steal, John. He had a good lead off second, and he dives into third base and beats the throw.
Well, you're one of the great base stealers of all time, Joe, so if you like it, I definitely like it.
I like it.
2 men on, 2 men out.
Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in time.
2 men on, 2 men out.
First pitch on the way.
This is just a wild pitch, John, and the manager's not happy.
Well, it just got away from him.
Now he sets. Hit in the air to left center. Palmeiro makes the catch, and that ends the inning.
We've got a second now to see the 4-seam fastball on K-zone. As you can see, he's trying to get him to chase a pitch that's low in the zone, and he finally manages to get him to go for it.
Yeah, that's a key out.
Certainly was, but big-time pitchers come through in tough situations like these.
The New York Mets score a run on 1 hit, and they leave a man. Now it's on to the last of the 10th. The Mets lead 7-6.
The numbers 3, 4, 5 spots, the big hitters due up.
Lance Berkman
Is due up next, and you always have to be careful with him.
The 1-0 swung on and lined to right field, and that gets down for a base hit. The throw to second.
They're starting this inning out in grand style. The base hit with no one out.
Bagwell will step in. He's had a couple of hits in 4 trips to the plate. He had to stretch out that time, but he just didn't make it.
Nobody out and a runner at first.
They throw over to first.
Runner at first, nobody out.
There he goes for second. And he's in there at second.
The throw is too late here, John, and he's able to steal second base with a good slide.
Yeah, I thought the slide maybe was the key to the whole thing, Joe.
I noticed on the replay, John, he didn't have too much of a lead at first either.
Here's a spin and a throw behind the runner. Trying to keep him close, and he's back in time. He's at the belt. The 1-0 pitch.
Well, he didn't get cheated. That's the big fly swing.
A throw back to second, but he's back in time. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swing and a miss on a fastball, and it's 1-2.
The 1-2 pitch.
Inside for a ball, and the count's even now 2-2. He's at the belt. Here's the 2-2 pitch.
When you pitch a hitter inside, you better not make a mistake and get it over the plate. He doesn't right here. Perfect pitch, down and in.
Morgan Ensberg
Is the batter. He had 10 home runs last season with a .457 career slugging percentage.
And man, that's one-on-one power baseball right there.
They throw behind the runner at second, and he dives back safely.
The pitch.
Got the fastball by him that time, and he's in control now, 0-2.
Anytime you get the changeup inside, you're lucky if the guy lets it go and doesn't hit it out of the ballpark.
The 1-2 pitch coming.
Fastball, got him. 2 down.
Well, he was looking dead red. He got the fastball, but he could not make contact. Strike 3.
Joe, I think the pitcher just had him fooled on this one.
Well, it's like he just pulled the string a little bit. That's good stuff right there.
Chris Burt comes in now. He didn't have any home runs last season with a career slugging percentage under .400.
And he's back easily, but he made a dive just to make sure.
Runner in scoring position at second base with 2 down.
Now a spin and a throw back to second. A dive, but he's back in easily.
2 outs and a runner on second.
First pitch, here it comes.
Well, when you're taught as a pitcher to throw a splitter, you're taught to throw it.
A swing and a fly ball to left center field. And that's a base hit as it gets down in front of him.
And that, folks, is his first career big league hit. I tell you, that's such a thrill. And let me tell you, there's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears that have gotten him to this point.
Adam Everett comes to the plate.
Last season he had 8 home runs with a career slugging percentage under 400.
Has him out front as he swings and misses. Strike one.
Here's another look at the wild pitch, John. I know he wishes he had this one back.
Well, I don't know if he just tried to snap it off a little too hard, held a little bit too long. Whatever, he's given up an extra base there.
Good downward action to the splitter. 1-2. He spins and throws back to second, and he dives back safely.
Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way.
Nice try. That pitch down and away, but the hitter was smart enough to lay off.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, but he's back in time. He's ready. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Splitter swung on and missed, and the side is retired. The Houston Astros score once on 2 hits with 1 man left on. We'll move on to inning number 11, and we are all tied up.
5, 6, 7 hitters coming up next. David Wright will try and get something started. He's up 3rd in the next inning.
First pitch on the way.
Man, that's a good live fastball. Perfect location. Down and away.
Here's the pitch.
Swung on and grounded towards the hole.
They've got the go-ahead runner on board to lead off the inning. Let's see if they can bring him around.
Nobody out and a runner at first.
First pitch, here it comes. Just missed with the fastball. Ball 1. A throw back to the bag. He's at the belt. The 1-0 pitch.
This is just a wild pitch, John, and the manager's not happy.
Well, it just got away from him.
Here's a spin and a throw behind the runner. And he's back easily, but he made a dive just to make sure. Now he sets. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Changeup, called strike. It's 2-1. He's ready. Now the 2-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. He's ready. The 2-2 pitch on the way. Tough pitch to lay off that time, but it is full 3-2. And he's running, heading for... Swings and lines this one towards the hole, and they tag it out between first and second.
And he made a mistake there, Joe. He should have gotten back to the bag.
And great awareness to throw behind him that time. Excellent defense.
David Wright up to the plate. He hit 14 home runs last year. He's got a .525 lifetime slugging average.
That's at the knees for a called strike.
He kicks, he throws.
Right back to the mound. Monroe has it on the hop. Throws on to first in time to retire the side. So no runs, 1 hit, and nobody left. To the bottom of the 11th we go, and we are all tied.
And the numbers 8, 9, and 1 hitters are due up next.
Matt Underwood
will try and get something started. He's up 3rd in the next inning.
First pitch to him. Fastball just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the 1-0 delivery. And he swings and hits this one foul. 1 ball, 1 strike to pitch. Swing and a fly ball down the left field line. And foul.
The 1-2 pitch.
Swing and a miss on the slider for out number 1.
Man, that's a hard slider with a nice leg break, John. That's a great 2-strike pitch. Tough one to hit.
Monroe
ready to step in now. Base is empty with 1 out.
First pitch on the way.
That one almost got the outside corner, but it's still down and away.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. And it's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch on the way. Working the inside part of the plate there, and it's 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch coming. A splitter very tough to lay off, but he does. It's 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch.
Well, he tried to get the outside corner, but he missed just barely. Smart hitter there.
Here's the payoff pitch.
If you're going to throw a slider, you have to throw a strike with it in that situation.
1 on, 1 out. First pitch to him. Fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
He throws.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2. In on the ankles as he hops away.
Well, he's not afraid to pitch inside, and it gives you a pretty good example of that there. Whoa.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the second out of the inning.
John, that pitch is down and in. That shows great control right there. That'll finish the job anytime.
Palmeiro will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
2 down, a runner at first.
First pitch, here it comes. Grounded back to the mound. Cairo is right there, and he's in trouble as he's tagged out between first and second. And they're held in check here in their half of the inning. We move on to the 12th, and this game is tied.
It's the number 8, 9, and 1 hitters coming up.
Mike Cameron
will try and get something started. He's up third in the next inning.
First pitch, here it comes.
A great pitcher changes the eye level of the hitter. Upstairs, then downstairs.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Fastball is low, 2-0. Now the 2-0 pitch.
There's a swing and a drive down the left field line. It's towards the corner.
And foul. Here's the 2-1 pitch on the way. This ball is hammered down the left field line, but it goes foul. 2-2 pitch. Fastball way inside, and he has to dance out of the way.
That pitch will keep him from leaning out over the plate on the next one.
Here's the payoff pitch. There's a swing and a rocket toward short. Ensberg is there, and he can't recover in time, so that will go as an error. Dejan
Steps up and will have his first plate appearance of the game right here. Runner at first, nobody out.
First pitch to him. A throw back to second, and he has to dive, but he's back in time.
Here's the pitch.
The 0-1 pitch, a fastball swung on and missed. 0-2. He spins and throws back to second, trying to keep him close, and he's back in time. They throw behind the runner at second. A dive, but he's back in easily. Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole.
John, now they're really in business. A base hit with no one out.
Mike Cameron
Steps up now. Last year he had 30 total homers all year. He's got a .440 career slugging percentage. Runners on first and second, nobody out.
He spins and throws back to second, but he's back in time.
No one out and runners at first and second.
First pitch on the way. And he squares around and gets down the bunt.
Gets one at second.
But he'll hold on to it, so they just get the one. Miguel Cairo
Steps into the box. Last year he hit 6 homers with a career slugging percentage under .400.
And they throw wide with the first one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Grounded to short, this could be 2. With the dive, he's up with it. And he gets the force at second, and that is a fabulous play.
Well, this double play just sort of fell in their laps, Joe.
Great turn and throw at second. He was ready to make the play. Here's an example of a nicely executed double play.
No runs on one hit and nobody left on. On now to the last of inning number 12. And we are all tied up.
The 3, 4, 5 spots in the order coming up next.
Jeff Bagwell
Is due up second in the next half inning.
first pitch. Here it comes.
Well, he tried to hit the inside corner. That one just moved off the plate in. A lot of movement, though.
The 1-0 pitch on the way.
Fastball in can be effective, but I don't like down and in.
The 2-0 pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and ripped towards second. Cairo is up with it. Over to first for out number 1. Bagwell will be next. He's had 2 hits in 5 trips for the game.
1 out, nobody on.
First pitch on the way.
Man, that's what you call popping the mitt. Right on the outside corner. Down and away. He has all the energy.
Swings and lines this one back up the middle. Matsui lays out and makes a spectacular catch. Matsui
Really lays himself out to snare this one.
Well, this has base hit written all over it, but he's got a bead on this thing from the instant it leaves the bat and makes a remarkable play.
Ensberg will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch to him.
And he delivers.
There's a swing and a rocket toward short. And it's in there, base hit.
Well, John, with 2 outs, your job is to get on any way you can. Now the go-ahead run is on base.
2 down, a runner at first.
First pitch to him. Now he sets. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Fastball just misses, and he falls behind 2-0. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And here's a fly ball to straightaway left. Floyd is right there, and he will put it away to retire the side. The Houston Astros get no runs on 1 hit, and they leave a man at second. 13th inning coming up, and we are all tied.
The 3, 4, 5 hitters, the big hitters coming up.
Carlos Beltran
Will be coming up first. He's always dangerous.
starts him off with one in there for a strike.
There's a swing and a drive. Hit down the right field line and deep. Swing of the ball hit pretty well down the right field line into the corner.
Tavares has him played perfectly as he puts this one away.
This is some awesome advanced scouting. They had the outfield playing back, so he was in the right position to make this play.
First pitch, here it comes.
There's a swing and a drive deep down the right field line. This could be trouble.
And foul.
He throws.
The 0-1 pitch, a fastball swung on and missed. 0-2. Swung on and ripped towards second. Throws to first, and he's retired for out number 2. Reyes,
A switch hitter batting left-handed. Base is empty. 2 down here.
first pitch to him. Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole. Bagwell has got it. Throws to first in time for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down this half inning. On now to the last half of the inning. And this game is tied.
It's the bottom 3 of the batting order coming up.
Adam Everett
Will be the first man up.
first pitch, here it comes.
That one moved a lot, but it moved off the plate inside.
Here's the 1-0 delivery. This one swung on and hit on a line. Deja is there, and he makes the catch for the first out of the inning. Ausmus will try again. He's just 1 for 5 in this one. Fastball just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0 pitch. 1-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a bullet towards the hole.
Right
Has it. And he throws to first in time for out number 2.
Bruntlett will get his first shot from the batter's box in this game.
First pitch, here it comes. Splitter swung on and missed, 0-1.
He throws.
There's a swing and a fly ball down the line and left. And that one falls in there base hit. As it will, in fact, as you see, go all the way to the wall. Play at second, and he is safe as he's able to slide in.
John, you see his swing's very flat here. He keeps the bat in the zone and drives this ball. Let's see if this will start a 2-out rally.
Underwood will stand in. He's a switch hitter, batting left-handed. Runner in scoring position at second base with 2 down.
First pitch on the way. Pitch out, but nothing doing that time. He's at the belt. The 1-0 pitch. Fastball misses badly, and he's behind 2 balls, no strikes. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Fastball misses badly, and he's in danger of losing it. Now he's set. Here's the 3-0 pitch.
John, this pitch had to be in the middle of the plate, not up and away.
Orlando Palmeiro
Steps up to the plate. Last season he had just 3 home runs.
that swung on at a high fly ball to right. Cameron is there, and he puts it away for out number 3. The Astros pick up no runs on a hit and lead 2 men on. Stay with us. We'll keep going till we get a winner. And we are all tied up.
The numbers 6, 7, 8 hitters are coming up. David Wright is due up second in the next half inning.
First pitch to him. Swing and a line drive. And foul.
The pitch.
Now here's a swing and a fly ball.
Tavares
Is right there, and he puts it away.
This one doesn't miss getting out of here by much, but the right fielder is able to backpedal and take care of it.
1 out, none on.
First pitch to him.
Well, he tried to throw it down and away, but it got away from him.
Here's the 1-0 delivery. Called a strike on the outside, and it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery.
There's a swing and a drive down the line and left, carrying deep back into the corner,
And foul.
here's the 1-2 pitch on the way.
Fastball got him looking. 2 down.
Well, they call this a BP fastball because it keeps the hitter off balance, and that's what this one does. But it can be effective at times. Here's the 4-seam fastball coming at you on K-zone to give you a better look. Well, we're going to take a look back at the strikeout in the sequence of pitches. He threw only 4, so that was quick.
Yeah, that's for sure. Quick and back to the dugout. Duncan will take his cuts here.
First pitch, here it comes. The 1-0 pitch on the way. And there's the second ball. The 2-0 pitch on the way. There's ball 3. Here's the 3-0 pitch. And that misses as well, and it's a 4-pitch walk. Dejan will step in, 1 for 1 in this game.
2 outs, a man on first.
First pitch on the way. Cut on and missed, and it's 0-1. Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in time. There he goes, towards second. And he's in there at second.
As a pitcher, you have to protect against this. He's on the move here with 2 outs, and he gets himself into scoring position. Here's another look at the steal. He beats the throw easily.
Yeah, and I tell you what, he didn't have much of a jump from first base, Joe. That slide, I thought, was a big one.
Well, sometimes, John, you can tip the pitcher off if you get too big a lead, so he did a good job on this one.
Trying to keep him close, and he's back in time. Here it comes. Swing and a ground ball to short. The throw to the plate.
Well, John, with 2 outs, your job is to get on any way you can. Now the go-ahead run is on base.
Runners at first and third, 2 down. First pitch on the way. There's a bullet towards third. Ensberg is there, and he throws on to first, and the side is retired. The Mets pick up no runs on 1 hit, and they strand a couple. We move on to the bottom half of the inning, and this game is tied. The numbers 3, 4, 5 spots, the big hitters due up. Jeff Bagwell is due up second in the next half inning. First pitch, here it comes.
Well, if you get the fastball up, you better have something on it, but that's a great pitch if you've got 95 miles an hour plus.
And he watches one miss, low one outside. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, the pitch. The 1-1 pitch is a fastball, swung on and missed. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Now here's a slow roller to third. Wright has got it, and his throw is in time for out number 1. Bagwell will get another shot. He's had 2 hits in 6 trips to the plate. 1 out, nobody on. First pitch to him.
Well, he didn't get cheated. That's the big fly swing. With the score tied, he is...
There's a swing and a ground ball. Dejan has got it, and they'll get to him in time for the tag out. Ensberg will come to bat now. He's 1 for 3 in the game. 2 outs, nobody on. First pitch to him. First pitch is a fastball in there for a strike.
This one he's just going for the strikeout, letting it all go. Great velocity.
He delivers.
Now that he's ahead 0-2, he's got a few pitches he can play with. He'll try to get him to chase something out of the zone.
Low one outside with that one, and it's 1-2.
Well, most hitters aren't going to chase that pitch down and away because they can't hit it anyway.
Swung on, hit softly towards the hole.
Well, John, with 2 outs, your job is to get on any way you can. Now the go-ahead run is on base.
Joey looked really cool there. He didn't panic. He was down to the count 0-2 and still hit the ball hard.
And you have to be able to do this, John, if you want to stay in this league a long time. Terrific job with the stick on that pitch.
Burke will step in. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch, here it comes. Here's a check swing, but it's called a strike anyway. 0-1.
This is just a wild pitch, John, and the manager's not happy.
Well, it just got away from him.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Here it is.
Here's another look at the wild pitch, John. I know he wishes he had this one back.
Well, I don't know if he just tried to snap it off a little too hard, held a little bit too long. Whatever, he's given up an extra base there.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's ready. The 2-2 pitch on the way.
Well, he was trying to throw a strike with it, but the last second it moved down and in.
They throw behind the runner at second. And he's back easily, but he made a dive just to make sure.
The 3-2 pitch.
Fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired.
Man, it was a good battle, but the pitcher finally got him, but it took 6 pitches to do it.
Yeah, the guy had a pretty determined at bat up there, but this guy's got pretty good stuff.
Yeah.
The Astros get no runs on 1 hit, and they leave a man at second. Stay with us. We'll keep going till we get a winner, and we are all tied.
Swung on and hit down the line and left. This one into the corner.
And foul.
The pitch.
Ooh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch on the way. Missed with the fastball outside that time. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch on the way. Swing and a fly ball down the left field line. Palmeiro is there, and he puts it away.
This one's hit down the line, but he's able to roam over and put it away.
Beltran
We'll dig in now. Switch hitter who bats left-handed.
first pitch on the way.
That one almost got the outside corner, but it's still down and away.
Here's the 1-0 delivery. Swung on and grounded towards the hole. Bagwell has it, and he steps on first, and that's out number 2.
Nice play over there at first just to keep that one for himself.
Cliff Floyd
Comes up to the plate now. His batting average now at .294. He has 10 homers for the season. So far, he's had 46 runs batted in. There's a swing and a ball lifted high and deep down the line and right.
Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole. The throw to second.
Well, John, with 2 outs, your job is to get on any way you can. Now the go-ahead run is on base.
Reyes.
Comes in now. He's a switch hitter.
There's a swing and a liner towards first. And that's a base hit as it gets down in front of him. The throw to third. The throw to the plate.
Well, John, with 2 outs, your job is to get on any way you can. Now the go-ahead run is on base. He tries down in the zone on the 0-1 pitch, but he gets it blasted right back for a base hit.
Looks like the batter was reading that one from the start. Almost like he was sitting on that pitch.
Matsui.
A switch hitter batting left-handed. Runners at first and third, 2 down.
First pitch, here it comes.
This is just a wild pitch, John, and the manager's not happy.
Well, it just got away from him.
A throw back to second, and he dives back safely. Now a spin and a throw back to second. A dive, but he's back in easily. Now he sets. Here's the one. On the ground to second. The throw to the plate. Reyes around third, heading for the plate. And he is at home as he just does get in there to score.
This one you could dispute. It's hard to see if he got down in time, but the replay 230 got to the plate just in time.
It's hard to see with all that dust and all that excitement going on.
And every once in a while, the umpires need night vision.
First pitch on the way.
Now swinging a drive deep into left field. This ball is going back, still going back.
And it's off the wall. The throw to third. And he is safe at third. Just did slide in ahead of the play.
And they just continue to tee off on this guy. 4 straight hits now.
Duncan will get his first plate appearance of the game right here. 2 men on, 2 men out.
First pitch to him. He bunts the ball. Bruntlett has it. His throw not in time, and that'll be an infield single. Dejan will come to the plate. 2 for 2 in this one.
2 men on, 2 men out.
First pitch, here it comes. Swing and a ground ball to short. Everett is right there. He'll throw on to first, and the side is retired. The New York Mets strike for 5 hits in the inning and put 3 runs on the board. We move on to the bottom half of the inning. The Mets are in front, 10-7.
It's the last third of the batting order coming up.
Adam Everett
Will be the first man up.
first pitch on the way. Fastball runs inside, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch on the way. Drops down a bunt. Heilman is up with it. And he throws on to first for the out. 1 away. Ausmus will be the batter. He's just 1 for 6 in this one.
Nobody on base with 1 out.
First pitch to him. And that's outside, ball 1. Now the 1-0 pitch. The 1-0 pitch, a fastball swung on and missed. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. On the ground to third. And foul.
The 1-2 pitch coming.
And this is hit in the air to straightaway left. Floyd is there, and he makes the catch.
He swings under this one, and the result is an easy out.
Bruntlett will step in. 1 for 1 in this game. First pitch, here it comes.
This slider had the bottom drop out too much, and it also was outside for a ball.
Here's the 1-0 delivery. Swing and an easy ground ball to short.
Right
Is there. The New York Mets
win this one in dramatic fashion.
Well, I love games like this, John. I mean, this game was exciting from the first pitch to the very last pitch. I mean, the fans got their money's worth tonight.
Jason Phillips
Is our ESPN Video Games Player of the Game. And Joe, he really hit well tonight when they needed it. He gave his club the spark they needed, and it really helped carry his team to the win. A great job. So that ought to do it for our broadcast here on ESPN. For my partner, Joe Morgan, and the rest of our ESPN crew, this is John Miller saying thanks for tuning in.
And once again, our final score in 15 innings.
The New York Mets get the win
10-7.
This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. For more, log on to ESPN.com.
So long from the Lone Star State.